Hey everyone, Happy Cat here. Today we're going to go through the motorcycle theory test. I've booked mine for later this month, and hopefully I'm on my way to get a full bike license. I'm using an iPhone app right now called Motorcycle Theory Test. It's free on the Apple Store, but there is a $4.99 version that is without adverts, but I'm putting up with the adverts. It's got a nice little mock theory test option where it goes through 50 questions in a row, and you have to get the 43 as per the main test. And it does keep track of your past tests results, see if you're improving or getting worse. My strategy for passing the test is I'm going to do the mock theory test at least once or twice a day. I usually can get through in about 10 minutes, and hopefully it just gets you psyched up for how the actual exam is. I think I remember doing my car driving test in the same manner, and that wasn't a problem. Okay, so let's get started, and we'll go through some of the questions. Okay, yep, so you need to get 43 out of 50, and it's all timed, and you've got 57 minutes. Okay, it's an easy one. A bridge, you slow down. Okay, which variant gives the best weather protection? Most likely touring. What's the minimum time gap you should leave when following a vehicle on a wet road? Not sure. It's usually a 2-second rule. I'm gonna go with 4 seconds. Okay, you travel a long distance. How should you plan for the journey? This one's a common sense one. Allow plenty of time for the trip. Which road surface is most likely to reduce the stability of your motorcycle? Loose gravel. How should you dispose of a used vehicle battery? This one's again common sense. You take it to the local authority site.
Are you staying at home and getting a little
couple
bored?
Of questions you get an
It's time to have some fun. Enjoy.
I can put up with that. Right. You should always check your blind spots before doing what? Moving off. Involved in a crash? What should you do to reduce the risk of fire? Okay, use engine cutout. You'll see an incident on the side of the motorway. What should you do? Well, you need to concentrate on what you're doing. You become cold when riding a motorcycle. How will this affect you? Well, you're gonna lose your concentration. Which method of fastening your helmet is unsafe? Well, you got Velcro, quick release, bomb buckle, D-ring. It's going to be Velcro. Okay, another advert. This one's the easy one. Okay, leaving your motorcycle unattended on a road. When may you leave the engine running? Oh shit, not sure about this one. When should you? May you leave? Not on any occasion. Trick question, I think. The fluid level in your battery is low. What should you top it up with? Distilled water. Why can it be helpful to have mirrors fitted on each side of your motorcycle? Well, let's see. Well, this is the first one. Give you the best view of the road behind. Why should you avoid riding over this marked area? Well, I got this wrong a couple of times, but it's basically because of the paint, or there's oil or debris or whatnot on there, so it's a bit of a trick question, although you shouldn't stop there anyway. It's against the law. Yeah, I have patches of oil. What can you do to prevent a cable operated clutch from becoming stiff? Not sure. Keep it oiled. That might be wrong. That was a bit of a trick question there, because I could have pressed the X on the advert, then I'd be taken to an advert. Didn't fall for that one. After riding through deep water, you notice your scooter brakes aren't working. Okay, this one's the easy one. You ride slowly and you brake lightly. When mustn't you sound your vehicle's horn? I think that's 7:30 and 7 AM in a built-up area. I might get that wrong, I'm not sure. Using a control flow system, what should you do? Choose your appropriate lane in good speed, good time. Riding on a quiet road, your visors fog up, what should you do? Stop as soon as possible and wipe it. Well, this one's a tricky one. Stop as soon as possible, I think. That was a guess. When are motorcyclists allowed to use high intensity rear fog lights? Okay. I'm gonna go with 100 meters or less.
Discover more about what matters to you with the Google app, like new recipes, fitness trends, the art.
Okay, riding in past queuing traffic, what should you be more cautious? Why should you be more cautious when approaching this road marking? People are coming out. Traffic could be turning. What should you do when riding at night? Let's see, ride in central road, give arm signals, wear tinted, wear reflective clothing. I'm gonna go with that one. Before starting a journey in the snow, what should you do? Have a hot drink, plan route, avoiding towns, try to avoid taking a passenger, consider whether I'm gonna go with that one. Consider whether the journey is essential. Ideally, you don't want to be out there. You need to put air in your tires. How would you find out the correct pressure to use? Let's see, manual, tire wall, handbook. Okay, checking the vehicle handbook. What will be the effect of wearing brightly colored clothing while you're riding? Okay, you're not going to distract others. You're still going to need your side lights. It's clearly the last one. You'll be seen more easily. You're in a one-way street and want to turn right. There are 2 lanes. Where should you position your vehicle? Oh, I'm going to have to concentrate with this one. In a one-way street and want to turn right. There are 2 lanes. One-way street, turn right. In either lane, depending on the traffic. Who should obey the diamond-shaped traffic signs? Oh man, not sure. I haven't seen one of these on the roads before. I'm gonna go with tram drivers. What's the shortest overall stopping distance on a dry road at 60 miles per hour? I always get these wrong. I just take a wild guess. Hopefully not many of these come up in the main test. Let's see, 60, I'm gonna go with 53 meters. What does tailgating mean? Okay, that one's an easy one. Following another vehicle too closely. Which vehicle will use a blue flashing beacon? Let's see, motorway maintenance, breakdown recovery, bomb disposals. I'm gonna go with bomb disposal. Okay, approaching a red light at a puffin crossing. Pedestrians are on the crossing. When will your red light change? Oh, strange one. Approaching a red light at a puffin crossing, pedestrians are on. When will your red light change? Let's see. Pedestrians have reached a safe position. Driver on the opposite. I'm gonna go with the last one. You're checking your direction indicators. How many times per second must they flash? Oh, flipping hell, this is a really vague one. I'm gonna go with 3 and 4. When riding your motorcycle, a tyre bursts, what should you do? Let's see. Slow gently, brake firmly, change to a high gear, lower the side stand. I'd say slowly, gently to a stop. You're parking your motorcycle and sidecar on a hill. What's the best way to stop it rolling? I think it's going to be to leave it in gear. I'd go with leave it in a low gear. For what purpose should you use your engine cutter switch on your motorcycle? Let's see, that one's for an emergency. So this is the last one I'm going to go with.
Discover more about what matters to you with the Google app, like new recipes, fitness trends, the art.
Okay, you're waiting to turn right at the end of the road. Your view is obstructed by parked vehicles. What should you do? We're waiting to turn right. Let's see, wait for pedestrian. Turn your vehicle around immediately. Nah. Move quickly to where you can see, so you can only block traffic from one direction. That's a strange one. I'm going to go with the last one. In windy conditions, which activity requires extra care? Using brakes, passing pedal cyclists, turning into a narrow road, moving off. I'm going to go with passing pedal cyclists. How should you ride at night on a busy main road? Let's see. Which one do you guys think? I'm going to go with dipped headlights. What's the most important reason why you should keep your motorcycle regularly maintained? Let's see. No, not the first one. Well, I'm thinking it's going to be the second one. I'm going to go with the second one. Planning your route before setting out can be helpful. How can you do this? Okay, it's one of those common sense ones. Nope, not for the first one. No, not for the second one. I'm going to go with the third one. Print or write down the route. It's quite old-fashioned.
Discover more about what matters to you with the Google app, like new recipes, fitness trends, the arts, fashion.
How should you maintain cable operated brakes? I think this one came out before, didn't it? Let's see. Always fit them. Lubricating. I'm going to go with that one. Yeah, I'm going to go with the second one. Only a fool breaks the 2-second rule. What does this refer to? Let's see, it's not the first one, not the second one, it's the third one. What should you do when you're riding a motorcycle in very hot weather? Let's see, I'm not sure about the first one. Definitely not the second one. Pretty sure it's not the third one. So I'm going to go with the last one. Trick question. You're in a line of traffic. The driver behind you is following very closely. What action should you take? Okay, signal left and wave the following driver past. Possibly. Ignore the following driver and continue to travel within the speed limit. So let's see, slow down, gradually increasing the gap between you and the vehicle in front. Move over to a position just left. No, I don't think it's that one. Let's see, you're in a line of traffic. The driver behind you is following very closely. What action should you take? Ignore the following driver and I'm gonna go with that one. Approaching two riders on horseback, what should you do? Let's see, change down. I'm gonna go with slow down. Let's see, what's the legal minimum depth of tread for a motorcycle tyre? I think for a car it's 1.6, but a motorcycle it's 1 millimeter. What can cause excessive or uneven tyre wear? Let's see, faulty exhaust, faulty braking, faulty. I'm gonna go with faulty braking because that's connected to the wheel. Okay, you're riding at night. You have your headlight on, full main beam. Another vehicle is overtaking you. When should you dip your headlights? Let's see. I don't think it's the first one. I'm gonna go with as soon as the other vehicle passes you. What should you do before stopping? Let's see, flash headlights, no. Sound the horn, no. Select use. I'm gonna go with use mirrors. Okay, that was the last question. Did it in 18 minutes. I'm just gonna go finish now and see what I got. Hopefully I passed, otherwise this video is gonna have to be deleted and I'll have to do another one. 90%, 45 out of 50. Okay, let's see what I got wrong. Okay, let's see, question 27, one way. I think I guessed this. I wasn't thinking straight. Let's see, the right answer is when you're in a one-way street, you want to turn right, you should take what position in the right hand lane. Yeah, that's common sense. I should have just pressed that. This will allow you and allow other road users not wishing to turn to pass on the left. Indicate your intention to take up the correct position in good time. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Okay, stopping distance on a dry road 60 miles per hour, 73. I'm gonna have to remember that one. Let's see, question 32. It was a red light. It's a puffin crossing, I think. Let's see what was the right one. Okay, when the pedestrians are clear of the front of your motorcycle. Fair enough. 33. Checking your direction indicators. How many times per second must they flash? 1 and 2 times. I'll have to remember that. Okay, and 45. You're in a line of traffic. The driver behind you is following very closely. What action should you take? Okay, so that correct answer was slow down and gradually increase the gap between you and the vehicle in front. Okay, fair enough. Okay, as you can see, it's a pretty good app. I highly recommend it. It is free after all. It's got adverts, so the creator does get their share of some kind of income, and I definitely recommend it. I'm going to exit now, and no. And as I mentioned, there's a progress monitor, and if you press it, it tells you how many times you pass. So I've taken 4 tests and I've passed 3 times. So I've got a 75% pass rate. Let's see, and there's a topic section. So and you can monitor your progress, whether you're doing well or not. Okay, thank you for watching. Hopefully it's been a fun video. Like and subscribe for more videos in the past to come.